Hello everybody and welcome back to Arcangelus Gaming. Arcangelus here bringing some more Space Engineers in the Heaven's Gate survival scenario. If you guys are new to the channel, do remember to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, tap that notification bell, leave us a nice comment below. Alright guys, I'm so pleased to receive you guys back for another episode. Sorry it's been a few days since I last posted, but been battling health, major exhaustion, problems in day-to-day life, the whole 9 yards. Now, saying that though, got a lot done in that time off camera, so I'm quite pleased about this. So now that I've just turned the rust bucket around, I can show you guys what's been going on, because I need to get more gold. Now, I've been working on the second engine pod, as I told you guys in the last episode. As you can see, I've got almost every single engine built here. I mean, it's coming along really, really nicely. Still got to do something to create a engine room for here. Still got to create the internals for both engine pods, to which the starboard side is completely complete in terms of the armor plating, each of the engine ports themselves. Still need to do something, however, when it comes to the front end. Also got to put in gyroscopes and things like that, which we can put in within the cavity there, within the cavities in here, the whole shebang really. Do need to create access to all of these as if it was actually a real ship with a full crew that would be constantly maintaining this stuff. So, and to be able to get this far as well, what I had to do was create a load more of these build and repair systems. As you can see, I've now got 8 of them in total. 2 of them for each of the pods, and the remaining amount, so the remaining 4 is scattered across the length of the carrier itself. So, what does that mean for us? What do we do with this? Well, first things first, I turn off the invulnerability on targeting, which I was using because I was having some serious problems with the with drilling. Oh, that does remind me. Yeah, came up with a semi-good solution without having to detach the entire front end for repairing that advanced rotor head. I don't know what it is about that, but it is the most fragile part of this entire design. Now, there is 2 ways around this. 1, we rebuild, or 2, we just keep it as it is, and we keep these welders stocked up with large steel tubes and steel plate, just to be able to repair this thing. And fortunately, all of that materials we can just get from Penny Stone, so we're good. Let's see, what else have I done? Yeah, I still haven't finished naming everything on the carrier. And oh yeah, I set these 2 hinges to inertia tensors, so hopefully should get less bounce out of them whenever I'm trying to retract them. So yeah, what do we do from here? Well, first of all, I turn off that light because that light is draining power and I need to recharge fast. So anything that's of no use at this moment in time can be switched off. Okay, so that's all done. Okay, so I think it's just really a case of now finding a way of decking out the these engine pods. I mean, we need a way down. Unfortunately, that has sort of been provided for us just by the simple design of it. We just need to create a stairwell of some kind and some way of blocking it off. So, it's a shame there ain't more light in here. Question is, where do we put it? I think what we do is we put it somewhere around about there. I think we got that room, haven't we? So, oops, let's get off of there. So if we go to the lower deck, oh, actually, let's get some O2 first before we starve ourselves of some oxygen. I don't know why he's heavy breathing. He's just walking. Does it mirror these engineers out of shape? Okay, so where's the nearest access room? That one is... Whoa. Oh yeah, that's the point. I turned off the gravity. Okay, so that's that. I don't think there was one for the middle chamber. Oh, good. I can draw through there without any problems. And then... retro future. Right. So, we've got a huge room here. Question is... yeah. How big is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 38, 39. So that's 39 wide, so call it 38. Half of 38 is 19, so we'll call that 20 in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right, so that's going to be our doorway. Going to need to put in an airlock system in here because we are going to go... Oh, look at that. Hey, perfect. Okay, so how far back can we go? So there. So that's that wall there. So, yeah, can't exactly do that. So, right, so how do we do this? I think first things first, let's get a bit more lighting in here because I cannot see anything within reason. So I'm thinking... Whoa, hello. Where am I? So yeah, I'm thinking maybe one there, one there, just to be able to see what we're doing. There we go. Bit of light goes a long way. Right. So let's start from square one. Where's doors? Doors. We're gonna need event and an O2 tank. Probably need a button to press as well, so yeah, we'll do that. At least as a beginning thing. Okay. So this, I think we're going to need a set of sliding doors, and I think we're going to need to put a floor back in at least there. Because we're going to need to put another door in there. Yeah, well, if we put the vent there and then an O2 tank there, and then what we can have is one of those standing podiums. Yeah. Have that there. And then from there, all we need to do is just build a wall around it. Oh God, no, not in heavy plate. Let's just have it in standard plate, shall we? Right. Now, we're going to need at least one there. And then from here we can then add in the stairwell. So, which stairwell do we do? I think we're going to use the catwalk stuff. So, grated staircase. Try and figure out which way's which. Well, let's have that in our nice golden carbon fibre. Here we go. Have that in it as well. So that stands out like a charm. Okay. So this is HG starboard engine bay air vent. Now, the reason why we want that is because we're going to go in here, find this, and we are going to have depressurize on off as that button's function. So that will trigger this to do what we want. We got a nice, moderate sized room here, to be able to do what we need to do, and we've got a nice easy through on this. So what we need to do now is figure a way of getting this down to where we need it. So the question is where do we need it? Right. I think we just need to start planning this out. So I think what I'm going to do is something like this. So have something. Oh, I see. That's going to be like that. So if we just have nice big open walkway there. Still haven't figured out how I'm going to hold these stairs up. I mean, it's not exactly like we can do it as hope streams and and duct tape. Oh, crudola. How are we going to do this? Let's do... No, that's the wrong one. We want that one there.
Energy low.
Typical. Get the cylindrical columns in. Or do we just want a standard pillar? I think it's just a standard pillar, really, just to hold this up, isn't it? Because this is going to want to have a flat surface stair sort of concept. Unfortunately, I think we are actually near... What's going on? I think we're actually near the medical bay, so... Yeah, look at that. This way. I'm not sure this is going to work. So let's think for a second. How are we going to support that? No, I think we're not. So if we just go... like that. Go... where am I? There we go. 7. Back to carbon fibre. That goes in like something like that. Go 8. Oh, it wants me to put in the next one, which is here. Ooh. Where's that? So that'd be 9. Turn it around. Oh! Why did you have to do that? Why is it turning all the time? I thought I set it so that it doesn't turn. There we go. And then... Nope, 7. There we go. And then we can put in the stairwell there. I have a feeling this stairwell's going to come over behind here somewhere. So I might actually have to remodel this so it sort of maybe comes down over here, and then you can sort of like come back on yourself to these engine bays later on. Oh, construction components. Oh, bother. Okay. I like the way the head sort of bops up and down as you know. You would have thought that even with gravity off, the stairwells will still act the same way. So let's grab 100 of those, 100 of those, 100 of those, and that should cover us. Well, hello, no grab. So, another one of those, followed by one of those. Yeah, one more, yeah. Yeah, it's going to go past it, so yeah. Well, in this case, I mean, what we can do is we well, shall I bring that out to here and then have it come down and then have it, you can come back on itself? Yeah, I think actually that's going to be the better way of doing it, rather than... So have that like that. Then what we'll do... Yeah, go in there for a second and put in the railings, because then what we can then do is have this sort of action. So basically come down here, in there, get access to these hatches here to be able to get inside the engine bay, obviously when it's switched off. And then we can then continue with the stairwell coming down to platform here. Why have I got a hole right there? Sci-fi grey. Sorry, I don't know why I've got a hole there. I think when I was drilling some stuff out, I think I got a little carried away. Okay, so that's that there. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That's there. Right, go for the straight in the yellow carbon fibre. There we go. So we've got access to that port, those ports. This needs to come all the way down to the ground deck as well. Right, so let's see how we're going to accomplish this. We do it like that so that we can come back on ourselves and then have it's so annoying, you just can't have one continuous stairwell. Okay, let me get access to it, would you? Right. Okay, so that allows us now access to the ground deck to get access to the lower lateral thrusters. Okay, this is quite cool because there's no actual other thruster access ports. Okay, so we've accomplished that. That's now in the wrong type because we now want oh, got there before me. Ha ha ha. Nope. 7. We want the double. Right. Why is it? As soon as I touch onto the side, I actually. Yeah, there we go.
Energy low.
So you think this is a waste of time? I mean, that's correct because we need access to those there. This is in the wrong place altogether. Now this one here needs to be changed to a standard catwalk section. Same again. If I get rid of that, get rid of that, add that in there. Because I need that there, that there. That completes this bit here. So no, that's wrong. That is wrong. No, that's correct because we need that access to come around here. So if I, yeah, I think I know what I'm doing now. Okay. We'll have that like that for here because yeah, that works, yeah. So if we now bring this to here.
Energy critical.
Really? Again? T-section that off. Or do I? No, no. No, actually. Because that's more, that needs to be more like that. Oh, now I remember why I had that like that. Oh, I am such an idiot. Right. That goes like that. That goes like that. And then that goes like that. And then what we then do is somehow
No energy.
Oh, you're kidding me. I can't see where I'm going.
Your health is low.
Use Mr. Toad as a life pod, if you will, at the moment. There we go. Let's go and get some health back as well while we're at it. There you go. See why I called it a medical room, because health is important. It's actually quite an interesting thing, actually. I was watching a message the other day about how it's so critically important if there's an ongoing problem that's been going on for more than a week to see one's GP. And honestly, I agree with the message. Oh, see, so we come round here, and then we were going this way. Yeah, use the structure to our advantage. Okay, so yeah, that's right, yeah. So we're going to need this to come out. All the way to here. God, this is going to be complicated. Okay, we're not going to need every single one of these, so that's the good news. What the? My head must have passed through the Okay, let's take that out. Whoa. Oops. Is that fixed? That's fixed. Okay. Slap that in there. Then we do. Where's the corner? A corner there. Right, we are going to need a way up there. Crumbs on a stick with a chocolate banana. How are we going to do this? Gosh, this is going to get complicated fast. I know it. That's not right. I mean, it's a good idea, but it's not right.
Inventory full.
Oops.
Inventory full.
Part of the usefulness of having these nanites, actually. Okay, so if we go like that, then have a thingamajig like that. I know technical terms here, innit? 7. Okay. Snap. Gonna have to put in some support columns. And then corner. And then can we get in that stairwell? Yes. Yes, we can. Okay, so we'll put in a corner there. We'll throw in a corner there. Right, so that's that bit done. Missed a bit. Right, so the bottom set can be accessed from the ground floor. Same with this vertical and this horizontal here. These can all be accessed from here. I think it's weird having that cavity. So, no, yeah, that one. So we'll fill in that cavity there. and that one there because that just looks weird otherwise. I mean, we do have that huge cavity there, but that is more understandable than those single ones over there. Right, okay, so this is starting to look good. Right, that's good. That's got access into these these here. These do not have access points as of yet.
Inventory full.
So, where are we? We'll try and use up some of our stock that we have picked up. Rather than relying on the nanites. And where is it? Standard graded catwalk in there. So that takes us up here. Cool. Excellent. Marvellous. Now, here's the fun part. I've now got to replicate all of this when I'm done on the other side. And I mean, that's going to take a lot. But okay, so that's that. That's easy. Now I'll just do one stair and then a path across. Or do I do a like a double stairwell? Yeah, I think a double stairwell. Oh, that'll look cool. So let's get all those in as we're on that tool. Right. Okay. Interesting question.
Inventory full.
7. Go back to the standard catwalk. I wanted to do that. Haha, got there before you. This, on the other hand, is one bit I don't mind the help with. Whilst we're trying to get the... Oh, that was actually rather cool. Since when did my feet leave the... Oh, like that. Question is, do we really want to get to that side? If so, let's just use a stair to get up to it, I suppose. So we could do
Energy low.
something cool like this, followed by, I don't know what yet. If I can get my orientation right, might help. Yeah, here. Let's quickly get this in place. Go and grab some energy, as usual. And then, boom, boom. I mean, a lot of this is just literally superfluous. I mean, it's just, there's no real point to a lot of this. It's not really functional. It's more of a case of, I want to make it look like a living, breathing ship. Hence all the signposts, the stairwells, you know, the whole 9 yards. I just want it to look the business. Now, I knew there was a reason for those chambers. I just didn't know what it was at the time. But honestly, I'm glad that we included them. Wow, this is actually looking rather posh. I mean, I know it's my build and all that, and, you know, etc, 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 but you know, is it wrong to admire one's handiwork? Oh dear, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Ooh. I'm going to take an idea from... oh, darn it. Which one was it? One of the campaigns. I think it was Lost Colony. Might have been Lost Colony. What they did was they used some catwalks like that as like a barrier, a wall, if you will. You know, sort of like a see-through wall. So we could do then something like that, which then means all I need here is going to be a couple of... oh, excuse me. Frog in the throat. There's a couple of corner pieces like that. Oh, actually, that does look rather posh. And then what we could do is there's those new pipework. Oh no, because that is now in there, so I can't do that. Yes, but haha. Where is that pipework? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? It's in there. Yes. Okay, so we don't need those. Let's get rid of those for a second, though. Right. Is it number 3 in the decorative packs? Introduce all these steel pipeworks. Yeah. Angled interior walls. Things like that. So, yeah. So we do something like that, maybe. Have some pipe work going across, and then we can have our catwalk and eat it. Sorry, bad Marie Antoinette joke. Oh yeah, actually, that sort of looks to. Oops. That sort of looks to business. Sort of adds a little bit of feeling that all of these engine pods are then like interconnected in some way. And then we've got this huge area here like to work with. and you'd sort of expect a large working area like this. I mean, when I was working for Sainsbury's in Hoddesdon, you know, they had huge catwalked areas in, you know, for working the upper cranes that they have, and I must admit I loved it. You know, the sort of idea of like feeling like I was walking on air, and it, you know, in effect, even though I was actually walking on a steel catwalk. You know, it was great. Okay, so now we've got this system of like some pipe works here. We know what we're doing here, so we can then do that, followed by our nice, neat, snazzy corners to be able to, to be able to access these. Okay. So yeah, we're getting there. It's nice to see how this is sort of coming alive more and more and more, just by adding in like these little like details, really. Now I'm looking at this and the way that it's built, I'm sort of glad that some things actually just sort of happened the way they happened. You know, like where some of these armour panels just sort of, if you will, just fell in place. Two. Oops. That's floating in free space, so let's go and grab that. There we go. Do you know what? Let's just get all the pipework sorted out. Do this one nightmare at a time. I am also wondering why I didn't actually make the engine pods in the yellow rather than having them in this sort of grey. I mean, because it looks kind of bland. Let's have a look, see what it looks like. Maybe there's two... what's the word I'm looking for? It's not gaudy. It's actually, yeah, maybe having it black like that in the retro future. Yeah, that actually looks better to me. I mean, we've got these sort of gold trimmings on it, which sort of goes in with our theme. But I think having it in like the carbon fibre, I think, in my opinion, made it look too... like I say, I can't think of the word. It's that word where basically things are done in a way where people just are showing off how much money they've got. Is it No, it's not altruistic. It's I can't think of the word now. Used to know it. What was that? Oh, that's what that was. Come here. There we go. Right, that's all with that side. So I'll probably replicate that later on because I think we're running out of time here. So let's finish off this engine bay, and I can then sort out the other one off camera at a later point. So let's get back our nice... Oh, bother. Huh? Where'd that other one go? Oh, bollocks. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Tell you what, why don't I slow down a minute? Get it done properly. And there we have it. That's better. And it's just now a case of introducing the... Missed out some stairwells there. Right, well, let's get these in first.
Energy low.
Typical. Trying to finish something off, energy decides that just in the run, it's going to start deciding to run out. I thought I did all the stairwells. Maybe because it wasn't attached to something, that's probably why it got rid of them. That's already done. Oops. Right, and these are all done. Okay, so now it's just adding in... Oh. Where's that one? That's the wrong one.
Energy critical.
Gonna have to go sort out the energy supply before it runs out. Bit of a nodding donkey effect there. Gotta sort something out for there as well. Maybe turn that into like a... What's it called? Like a passageway rather than what they call a wall section. Either side of a stairwell so that you don't get trapped. Actually, yeah, that's a good idea actually. Yeah. Maybe put a window section in there or something. I really haven't figured that one out yet, but we'll figure it out in the end. Alright, let's get back down to where we were, to our building area. Right, let's start from the far end, work our way through, make sure we have done everything. Alright, that goes up there, that goes up to there, that's good. Right, that's all good. It's all good. So basically, we're sort of doing a final survey of our work. You know, making sure, you know, like with any sort of building contract, you'll have somebody going around checking, making sure that the builders are actually doing their job right. This is probably where we left off anyway, with these corner sections anyway. Alright, so that's good. That's all good. Oh man, this is looking so rad. That goes all the way up there. Goes like that. That goes... Oh, just keep your feet on the ground, thank you. It goes all the way down to the ground floor, so we are good in that regards. Goes like that. That was all good. Just making sure we haven't got any more of the wrong grated catwalks. You know, like up here, making sure that we actually have some grated catwalks. Yeah, last thing we want to do is maybe slick down a gravity generator and then find ourselves, oops, we're falling through the floor to our death. Oh, this one's done. Okay. And this is the final bit. Alright, so there we have it. We've now built all of the access stairwells into the starboard side engine port. We've got our support columns holding up the stairwell there. We've changed the coloration of the engine pods so that they stand out a little bit more. So if we now... Oh, that's actually quite cool. We actually now... Whoop, too much! Too much! Alright, so if we now come outside, it does look awesome. So let's change the time of day. Oh yeah. That stands out quite nicely. So... yeah, we've got this nice gold bits on here, so it sort of sticks out a bit more. So I'm going to put the time of day back. So I'm going to work on the other engine pod. I'm going to mimic what we've done here. I'm also going to go and mine out some more gold so that we can finish off the thruster components, because I don't know whether I showed you guys, we've got a few that are missing some thruster components. There's 2, there's 3. I think there's like one more over here. I think there's another one somewhere in this mess, but I can't see it at the moment because the sun's there and not above. But I think, yeah, so that's my next goal, is to, like I say, finish off that nacelle engine pod, whatever you want to call it. And, yeah, figure out where we go from here, because honestly, I'm sort of planning this as I go along. I've not really got a definitive plan. I just sort of know what I want and I'm going with it, if that makes any sense to you guys. Well, thank you guys again for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the walkthrough of the Heaven's Gate carrier, your Jehovah's class. And I hope you guys will join me next time as we attempt to build a bit more of this thing and hopefully eventually get it shipshape, Bristol fashion, and actually being able to fly it within the next, 5 or so episodes. Here's hoping. So yeah, be happy, be nice to each other, and I'll catch you next time on Casualist Gaming.